Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Swiss Week 4 2-in-1 matchup between Shton and CaffyJD. I am Ratboy42, joined in the booth here with Hio24. How you doing, Hio?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited for this 3-0. Wait, not 3-0.
No,
And this tournament is crazy. Look at these great runners at 2-1.
yeah, so many tough matchups in these early rounds of Swiss. Um, and looks like we've got a quick start here.
Nice Armos check immediately.
Yep.
I would have checked Armos before getting the sword just in case you get a white sword at this Armos. But it didn't hurt. But we do get our any roads immediately too.
Yeah, that's a very nice spot to have those. Caffy gonna go down and screen scroll into Death Armos to check this one. While he's doing that, we also have Imagine Sleep in the background, doing our tracking and pushing those buttons for us to keep us on track. So
our first any road literally takes us to the other side of the world, and our second one just takes us one screen up.
okay, so far not so great.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice to be on both sides of 1Q5. Speaking of that, CaffyJD just found level 1.
Yeah, so level 1, just one screen south of Death Armos there. Shton does get over to East Hyrule here up into the Lost Hills, so we will get to see the rest of the Armos checks here shortly.
And that's always a great thing to have. Get that Armos item, especially if it's a good combat upgrade or defense. Really, yeah, anything is good. Even a heart to give you potential. I don't even know what it was. It was so fast.
It was an any key.
Oh, it's the A. Well, you can check off not needing keys today.
Yeah, so this is my second comms of the night. Second, same start screen, and second Armos item that's the same. So,
is this random?
I mean, it's random from vanilla.
Oh, go ahead.
Shton finding his first take any, grabs the blue candle. Not surprising.
So the spot that CaffyJD is coming in at leads me to think this might be 2Q1. Because, or unless he can bomb to the right down there, but only being able to go left, I'm thinking 2Q1.
Yeah, definitely. It's not first quest. We do have tanky keys and immediate Triforce.
So we're 2.5 minutes in, and we have one Triforce already, and yep. Shton already has found level 8. So we're starting off well today.
Yeah, really nice clock here for these red dark nuts. Means he will have a bomb chance here. He does get it.
And CaffyJD finds the compass in the other room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, but the great thing is with the any key, we were at least able to check it. Unfortunately, he got bomb locked, so he'll have to come back. But we do have some bomb drop enemies here. But no luck, unfortunately, for Caffy.
No, first global doesn't exist. It's all a myth.
So I had my seed a couple days ago, and my bombs were in the rare shop, which we never found. I hope these guys have better luck of finding bombs. CaffyJD in level 5.
Oh, we're just knocking off these levels quick.
And I would say this cannot be second. Well, yeah, it can still be the Z.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's too high yet.
Yeah. If he goes to the left, well, he finds the raft. Unfortunately, that's what we started with today.
Yeah, always love finding your starting item early. Really just to rub salt in the wound.
And yes, this is second quest 1 through 6, meaning our 7 through 9 will either be shapes or first quest.
Yeah, and from
And
the way the 8 was looking, it was looking a little first questy, so.
well, that's always a good thing, but having second quest 4 and first quest 7, that's never fun.
And don't forget first quest 9. It's such a gross
I didn't
level.
want to talk about that just yet, but you brought it up. Yes, that's bad. And our tracker, Imagine Sleep, has said that Stalfoses are shooting swords, which is a component of second quest dungeons.
Yeah, dead giveaway that one of the sets is second quest.
So our small secret rolled up, but it's also our small secret, so it doesn't help us that much. Hopefully our large secret will roll up and we will not be poor today.
Yeah, I think the most important is the medium, because that's the one that's the densest, but first quest money, so you will have 3 large secrets. So as long as they're okay, they won't be hurting for money. Both these runners are so good. They're not going to be worried about rings probably. They don't need keys. So, right now, the only purchase may be arrows. The only big purchase may be arrows.
Yes, and that's if we don't find our silvers.
That's true. Do you have a Goma here in this 5?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I hope that our Goma is not blocking something. But Caffy showing us how to block clip and make just a little bit faster into the transport.
And that's the one that goes backwards. Thanks, game.
One room backwards. Yeah, so not too far, but that should be good to go up to the north now.
Did you catch the bomb price on Shton's side?
I did not.
9 rupees.
Well, I'll take that any day.
That's unfortunately he only has 5 right now, so he couldn't get those 2 extra bombs, but as long as that's not the rare shop, I think we will see a few bombs be purchased today.
Thankfully, he's already got 6 though, so he's good for the moment.
Yeah.
And Shton into 5 as well. Caffy picking up the letter. All right, we might get to see our Coke and Pepsi prices today.
Yep, we will get our first raft check here. Caffy's still without bombs. Lots of bomb droppers here, though.
I'm going on and calling it. If this raft is needed, then we're not going to need the power bracelet or the recorder.
Okay.
We're going to make the most useless item. And there it is, level 9.
level 9 at 1Q4. So
the most useless item will become the most useful item today.
Now, can we get the famed double level raft spots?
Yeah, that would be nice. And then we also should put bow and silvers in 9 as well.
I've yet to see that.
Runners.
I've seen lots of bows in 9. I've yet to see both though.
I did see a seed yesterday where both runners win 9 without either item. Yeah. But turned out they both weren't in there.
Yeah, I was watching that one.
We did find the Master Sword one screen to the left of start, so I don't know if they'll check it, but it is pretty close to level 9. So if they do find themselves with a lot of hearts later, it's not that far to check. Yeah, so
the large secret is not very large. It is only 59.
Well, that makes up for the bombs.
The medium secret is 32, so pretty close to vanilla.
But like you pointed out, these guys aren't going to need a lot of money, and with cheap bombs, they should be fine.
Yep. And level 6, just at the grave bomb spot, close to start.
I'm looking at my map right now, and they have a lot of dungeons in a very compact area. So this is really nice for the runners. be able to do a lot of dungeons if they can't clear them altogether.
Yeah, so far we found 1, 8, 9, 5, and 6.
Yep, and they're pretty much all right in the same area.
And actually with, there's a boomerang on the floor in 6. With 2Q3, there may be a chance of needing to purchase some meat as well, depending on where we enter.
And 1Q7 as well. We could be double bait blocked today.
Yeah, less likely in 1Q7, but
yeah.
but it is a chance. Yep.
Thankfully, 7 is a lot bigger and more ways to get around.
All right, and this is where... okay, so it was ladder blocked. So we are ladder blocked out of the rest of 5.
Well, or we might also be boat blocked too, depending on if the Triforce ends up there.
Yeah, I just mean from the top half, because this transport is going to take him back 1 room. So the top half is ladder blocked.
Yeah, and he finds out the great news there.
And question in chat, when Caffy was in 1, he was bomb blocked out. He could only get 1 room west and 1 room north. They did both pull the Triforce out of there, but didn't dive any deeper.
Yeah, and neither runner has found a heart yet. So even if we get to the white sword, we can't even pull it. So I'm hoping they find a heart before the white sword item.
Yep, and speaking of 1, Shton gonna head back in here with bombs now. So see if we can make some more.
This is progress. A good play. 2 items, very small dungeon. I definitely think this is... Hopefully there's a good item in here for him. Like repeatable offense right there.
And I missed it, but our tracker Imagine Sleep letting us know the white sword item was a heart.
Oh, okay. Well,
did Caffy just see that up on West Death Mountain?
See, that's why we have trackers, because without them, we're just dumb.
Interesting.
And did Shton get blocked somehow?
That wall didn't bomb, but he hasn't been in a possible staircase, so maybe it's not.
I think he missed the staircase. Oh, it's definitely 2Q1. I think he just he cleared this room right above to the north, but I don't think he pushed the block.
Oh, okay. Or, well, he must not have cleared it. Didn't want to clear it.
Oh, yeah, that may have been too. Because he picked up his red candle, and I thought he cleared it, but he probably just went straight north.
There we go. All right.
Yep.
We are still 2Q.
You always love the clock right after you killed the last enemy.
No, of course. Last enemy has the clock. It's a given.
So once again, we might be ladder blocked. Oh no, he can go down. But having these Lionels already in dungeons, not fun to see. And keys have rolled up as well.
Yeah, it's awful.
So we are, and there's the second item at least. We're really throwing a lot at the runners right off the bat.
Yep, Caffy finding a take any up on West Death Mountain as well, so he got his 4th heart.
Alright, I'm glad Caffy will be able to check the forgotten spot here with 1 bomb left. This, and it is level 3.
Okay, and we're entering...
we start on the left side, so it's going to be immediate transport.
Entering in the segment, interesting.
Now, if they come in to the top on the second part of this, the bait block won't be needed. But if it comes in the bottom, we probably will need the bait block.
Yeah, and even, if we enter from the top, then the only chance of it blocking anything is the one room on the right side, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we know this is the transport. There will be 2 floor items here in 2Q3. And of course, 1 bait block.
And we're starting pretty close to the top, and that's an immediate bow on the floor.
That's gotta feel good. And immediate Triforce.
So we are not going to be bait blocked unless it's that one room on the right, but...
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good chance, though, for it not to be. So now the idea becomes, do we go and buy the arrows? And, I mean, having your bow and arrow is a huge advantage this early.
Yeah, well, I think runners of this caliber, they'll take any damage upgrade they can get. Wood arrows doing white sword damage. Not going to be a lot of other things they need to buy. I think as soon as they come across it and they've got the rupees, they will pick them up.
Well, this bait block may still play into a factor here.
Alright, Caffy gonna cycle the room. Shton now into level 6.
And Caffy does a very good job of getting much easier enemy set. And finds the wand!
Wow, that is a great 3.
So, it would have been nice to see silver arrows there, but man, that is a good consolation prize.
Yeah, you're not going to be upset at finding a wand 16 minutes in.
I mean, it especially in the smallest dungeon in the game. That's just amazing.
Yeah. Shton gonna go ahead and pick up his wooden boomerang in 6.
I mean, he wasn't even in there 3 minutes and got the best combat.
Yep. It gives you a backup if you get red bubbled. Other than whiz robes, it'll be able to hurt everything in the dungeons.
So it's also interesting. Neither one of our runners has made it to the east side yet, and we've already seen most of the most of the dungeons, a lot of the items. This is interesting.
Yeah, so they did make it just for the one Lost Hills Armos check where the any key was, and then Shton did find level 8. He did Casino Corner, but that was as far as he went.
Yeah, I mean, we never got to see the coast item.
Nope, none of the East Forest.
Yeah, I mean, we know the only guaranteed item we need is the silver arrows, but we're still missing a lot of items that could be blocking levels 2 and 4 and 7. So we're still on the hunt for a lot, but it feels pretty good right now.
Alright, so Shton is going to go through...
Yeah, now we're going to get a lot of overworld checks.
Oh, back to the bomb shop.
And it was 99 rupees for the wood arrows.
Yeah, that's a little pricey.
Yeah, it definitely rolled up 19 over original. But I would definitely be thinking about getting them if I'm Caffy and I see them soon. At 186 rupees.
Yep, we will get our first look at the East Forest here.
And 186 down to... All right, it's only 15 for the door repair today.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that is not bad at all. And there are the arrows.
Yep, gonna go ahead and pick those up.
This is working out very well for Caffy.
And all of the old men are telling us that we're testing the emergency broadcast system. That's because we need the book to understand them. Which, if our runners do come across, we'll have a chance at not only the hint shops, but also some hints in the dungeons that may prove useful. So,
and Shton, finding the ultimate level 3, will be very happy very shortly.
Yeah, really nice combat here. Making quick work of this room.
Yes, that is pretty good. All right, we'll get to see our coast item on Caffy's side.
All right, something useful?
There's a good chance it's a heart, since all the hearts are shuffled.
I'm going to go with Power Bracelet.
He is choosing not to look at it. He is walking away from it. Okay.
I think just get this one. Yeah, get this one, and then you can keep going up and do the other raft check.
Makes sense since you have the raft. That's right.
Power bracelet. It's just a heart.
It's just a heart.
I tried.
No, it makes sense. I mean, with what is it? 10 hearts shuffled. There's a good chance it's gonna be a heart.
Yeah.
Or is it 8 hearts shuffled?
8 dungeon hearts, 1 coast heart, 9 hearts.
Yes, 9.
I think. Yeah. 8 dungeon and 1 coast.
And we did get our wish. Yeah, the raft is the most important item today.
You don't see that too often.
So we are now just looking for level 2 and level 7, and we have a lot of checks still to look for.
Oh,
that does not mean the power bracelet or the recorder are out of it yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shton took a Wizro beam to the face there.
And Caffy finds the bomb upgrade at 98, unfortunately just a little short.
Yeah, he gets a couple 5ers in this dungeon. He may be able to grab that still.
Yeah, and it's not too far away from start, so could always come back if he really wants to. But I don't see too much of... I think they're going to be good.
Alright, so Shton is back in the wand room.
And yeah, he will be very happy to clear this room.
Yeah, it's such a huge damage upgrade this early on. White sword damage, or if you use it with the wood sword at the same time, you're dealing out 3 points of damage.
And the best thing about it is, with us having second quest today, the red bubbles become less of an annoyance, just because we can actually damage most things with the wand.
Yep. And it's permanent rage combat as well. So all in all, just amazing find anytime in the game, but especially early.
Caffy does find a heart as his first item in 4. And I feel like for as many hearts as we've seen, neither runner has a lot of hearts.
Yeah, I think...
There's art. That's why.
I'm going to take the potion straight away. I think they both found sort of different hearts as well, so they'll both cross over the others and start to build that count. But I think, once they know that they can pull the white sword item, we know it's just a heart, but once they can pull it, they aren't too worried from that point.
Yeah. Caffy gets his Triforce out at level 4, but I mean, he's seen a decent amount. Does he go back in?
He does.
He is. He has 2 items still left to find in here, but man, this 4 is a time sink. Especially this early in a seed.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it feels bad to leave it because there's still 2 items, but traversing it just isn't easy. It can have a lot of sort of blocked off walls and
one-way walkthroughs.
Yeah, not the most intuitive pathing for being sort of just a giant block, basically.
Yeah, and you gotta always watch out for the chutes.
And muggers. Muggers love to be in here.
But thankfully, we have an unlimited glitch for muggers, hopefully today, in the any key.
Oh, so it's going to be bombs or hearts.
Yeah, that's probably true, too. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was a level. It is a level.
It is a level, and it's level 7. We are down to just needing level 2.
And that is an immediate floor on the heart in 7. That's really nice to find.
Yeah, I mean, the first of all, anytime you find the floor heart, that's huge because then you can stop clearing rooms and just look for transports. But second of all, this is 1 Q7, and it is a lot of rooms.
Yeah, and even, oh, well, shoot. You're not super happy that it's a heart, but it's 1 crossed off if you ever, if you can get a Triforce out of here, it's 1 crossed off that if you ever have to, redig dungeons, you don't have to look for a floor item in 7.
Yes, and also because we're starting at the top, the bait block becomes even more likely that it won't be blocking us.
Yeah. And we do have whiz robes again here.
As well as bunnies, but thankfully we've got the ultimate bunny killer, the bow and arrow.
Yeah, it feels so good, especially this early on.
On wood sword, those bunnies just take forever.
Ooh,
and Shton will be in level 8.
Yeah, and our tracker Imagine Sleep letting us know that Shton picked up a blue ring.
I didn't even see him have that much money.
No, and you know what? It's one of the ones where spend the money while you got it. There's always more out there.
Oh, yeah. This early on in the seat as well.
Yeah, you hate sitting on full rupees. You know that either you're just going to be leaving rupees behind, especially as you're in dungeons, or they're going to get stolen from you, so.
Yep. And we get a manhandler block here for Caffy. Unfortunately, he's run out of bombs, but he does only have half a heart.
Gotta be careful. Oh. Yeah, it's a tough room.
No heart, or I mean, no bombs and half a heart. Man, that is a tough one. Thankfully, we've got bomb droppers right out the door, but no luck. On Shton's side, he had bombs in a pancake. Very explosive breakfast.
Yeah, and he knows it's a key door above here, so get past this Patra. No point in fighting it in a dark room.
Caffy is getting no luck from those Gurias.
Oh, power slid on the floor in 8.
All right. No, so that's nice.
That unlocks another, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 check, something like that.
7 checks.
Is it 7? All right.
Yes.
Possible staircase item.
And this is stuff that Caffy did not see earlier.
Has Caffy been into 8? I thought it was Shton that was in 8.
Oh, okay. I got confused on which one had been in.
I don't think
you are right.
I don't think Caffy has actually gone up to
The Lost Hills.
Casino Corner, yeah. I think he just grabbed his Armos item and boogied out.
Ah, okay. So, once again, we are just missing level 2. But hopefully we'll find it and not need any extra items.
Yep. Another staircase here on Shtun's side. Possible second item, or more probable is a trip.
Well, this will be a third item.
Well, sorry, second stair item.
Oh, yeah. If so, that would be a very quick 8.
It will be. Ooh.
And it's the recorder. So he has found both the power bracelet and recorder here in 8.
Yeah, so
that's a lot of extra checks.
All overworld checks are available. Now, it is good that you don't have to ever double back to a spot if you miss a level, but finding as many as we have, it can also just be a time sink, if you start checking spots and they don't turn up a level.
Well, we are missing 2 overworld spots with the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, this is going to be, because he has it, unless Caffy also picks it up, you could be wasting a lot of time on these checks with no results.
Yeah, I'm sure from what it looks like is it's sort of all the items are on path here in 8, so I think Caffy will find them, but yeah, it's one of those ones where, when you need them, obviously it's great to find, but
yeah,
they can also sort of throw you off the trail of where your levels are, but
with also this being a 1Q8, it's hard to pass up 3 items because this is one of the easier back-end dungeons.
Oh, definitely,
and a lot of items.
This is, I think, playing these seeds quite a few times, you find which levels are sort of the ones you like out of each mix, and 1Q8 is right up there with 1Q1. It's just so good. It doesn't typically take long.
Yeah, and most of it's linear. I mean, you got that nice little square area in the left, but the rest of it's kind of linear. So
yeah,
where you're going.
Most of the walls bomb. You can typically get through pretty easy.
And speaking of that, Caffy does find his way out with the bomb.
Yep, and Shton does pick up his Triforce, so he is done in 8. Oh, and there's a hint shop.
And like you said earlier, if we find the book, we'll be able to see what the old men are saying to us. But unfortunately, right now, they're just telling us to pay attention to the broadcast.
Yep. Caffy finds his stair heart in 8. So item 1 of 3.
And, I mean, the other 2 items weren't too far away from here.
No, they were all sort of in this this block. I think the power bracelet is just to the right, and then the recorder and Triforce are just to the left.
Alright, and Shton also making his way into level 7. We do know that there's the immediate heart, but we didn't see a lot from Caffy. Just kind of the top part.
Yeah, and it's interesting because Caffy scrolled over after the raft check, so that bomb wall was already open.
Oh, you're right, yeah. And both runners now starting to get very healthy on heart containers. If we get to 10 heart containers, we can make a max check if we want to. Caffy picking up the Triforce without getting either of the recorder or power bracelet. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know how he avoided them, but
he at least is going back in for him.
Yeah, he is going to go back in. 2 more items. As you said before, hard to pass up in 1Q8.
And as fast as these guys clear rooms, I mean, this should be pretty fast for him to get back there and find it.
And CD Improv letting us know he just went left.
Gotta enjoy Patra with a double shooter. At least it's not as bad as a quad shooter.
And at least it's a dark room, so we can just avoid it.
Yeah, the only reason you would ever clear a dark room is if you're looking for the compass. And since we already got the Triforce, there's no need.
I think this was the power bracelet. Yep.
Yep. So he's just looking for a recorder then.
Yeah, Shton finds a pretty tough room. Blue Ring was doing a bit of work there without having a ladder, being trapped in there with 6 blue whiz robes. And not the most fun.
Everybody hates those whiz robes. Alright, this should be this should be the recorder.
Yep, yeah, this is the recorder. And he will be out of here.
Very good, Caffy.
Yeah, that was a quick go back in.
Yeah, the way these guys clip so fast, it's like, I wish I could do that. I sit there and tap, 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 tap.
As Caffy's pulling off the HUD clip, which is just fantastic.
There is our other meat block, and once again, we won't need meat today.
Yep, just more money for the piggy bank.
Oh, and Shton possibly finding the second item here in 7. This could be big if it's something necessary. Oh, nope.
Just a transport.
But that's okay. Next time we find a ladder, it could also be the transport.
Yeah, he didn't take it, so there's still 2 stairs outstanding.
Yeah. Oh, this is where Caffy left at, because he died here.
Yeah, this was the room that sent him out. Ran out of bombs.
I didn't realize Caffy had made it all the way this far down. Oh, and it's the Triforce. Well, we know Caffy has to go back anyway, so he'll get revenge.
Yeah, that'll be tough when he gets back there.
Knowing that he was 1 hit away from not having to go back into 7 potentially.
Yeah. Our first waterfall check. Just a few bucks.
Oh, I think we all know what that tune is.
Sounds like a bit of Aladdin to me.
It's the first and only time I've ever gotten a recorder right.
Yeah, when in doubt, it's Final Fantasy, right?
Exactly.
All right, Caffy back into 1. Gonna clean this up quickly.
Did we ever find the second item in 1? I don't know if Shton did or not.
Yeah, it was up top. It was just a heart.
Okay.
Just have to take the transport up, and then it was...
That's right, yeah. And Caffy gonna have a much easier time just with the extra combat.
Yep.
And there it is. So Caffy now 1 heart away from being max minimum.
We've got a little bit of Flintstone talk in chat, and I've completely forgot about the live action Flintstone movie back in the day.
Man, for those of us that grew up in the 80s, that stuff was just amazing.
Alright, Shton gonna find level 4 here on the coast draft spot.
And so far, we have only seen 1 item out of 4, and it was a heart.
Yeah.
Caffy going to be doing a lot of recorder checks now. So far, recorder's costing him rupees. And we are now into the second forgotten area. It is nothing as well. Just our, I guess that was our rare shop.
Yeah, and I think when we still have most of the recorder spots. We haven't been up to East Death Mountain at all.
Yeah, there's still a lot to look for.
Yeah.
And really, it's just down to 1 dungeon, so once they find it, it'll be up to them to figure out what they want to do, because there's a lot of items still left in dungeons.
Yeah, I like to play find where 2 is. It's sort of the next logical one to dig.
And honestly, 2 is a good dungeon as well. I mean, it's just the A, so it's not that big. It's a lot better than going back in and digging 4, in my opinion.
Yeah. 4 and 7 go to the bottom of the list.
Especially we know we only have 1 item in 7. That's just going to feel bad having to dig 7 for 1 item.
Yeah, if there's something in the stair in 7, especially for Shton already pulling the Triforce, there's a possibility of a last location there.
Oh god! Oh, there's our level 2. So powder bracelet also required.
Yep, and
I was wrong.
Right next to start and right by 6.
So if you're looking at your map, 8, 7, and 4 all in the same area. 1, 2, 6, 3, 9, 5, and Master Sword all kind of close to each other. It's a very compacted map today. And that's a quick heart in 2. So we're just looking now for the Triforce and a stair.
Yep, so there will be 1 set of transports in 2Q2. So 3 possible staircases. Well, there's the Triforce.
All right, never mind. Could this be our item right here? No. That would have been amazing too.
Yeah. Just go down.
I'm thinking right now, could this be our item?
50-50 shot, it is. Oh.
And it's the ladder, that's huge. Wait. Maybe it's not, because we haven't seen any ladder blocks yet.
No, we haven't, but it's one of the ones where, you're never upset that you have it. more than likely.
Yeah.
We are ladder blocked out of the top half of 5, so, you know, silvers could be the top half of 5.
It's true. The one good thing we know now is we know where all the dungeons are, and we're just missing silver arrows. So if these guys were to find a book, they could potentially just go mode straight to 9, get the hint in 9 about where silvers are, and if silvers are in 9, they're done.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely an option.
But it's a lot better than digging 7.
Yep. Still, you know, you're gonna clear 5 and 6 on your way, on the way to the Triforce, and if you stumble across something great, you know, half of 5 is already done.
And with the ladder, you're right, they'll be able to go up there, so that will definitely not be passed up.
Yep. And 4 had another stair heart, so 2 hearts so far in 4.
And we know because this is 2Q6, it's really not that big. It's just a little bit with the hanging part in the top right that kind of takes you away from the major part.
Yeah, and chutes like that and 2 sets of transport, sometimes they can sort of fully block off parts of it. Triforce out of 4 for Shton. That's his 5th on the board.
I may have taken that transport if I was Caffy, just maybe seeing if it takes you up to that little area in the top right. But he might find, he might find another item right there.
Think, yeah, take down this Patron, go north first. That was quick work there.
Always nice not having to see that Patra again. We've got some wall masters just waiting to grab our runners today.
Yeah, so Shton just needs to up an A at some point, and he'll find 2 rather quickly. But he does have a bunch of checks down here still, so may take a little bit before he does that.
So on Caffy's side, we know that he knows where 5 and 7 is. He's been in both of those. I would imagine he goes to 5 after this.
Yeah, I would think 5 would be the next dig. Leave 7 to last.
Because potentially you go to 5, dig out that item, then go get your Triforce in 7. And then you really have to start figuring out what you're going to do.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Caffy got a little close to the Patra and took a bop. Well, one of the transports does take you down to the very bottom of the hook.
And it's nice to have that ladder.
Yep.
And ladder is might be required.
Yeah, still possibly a way in from the top here. Is this our item? It is?
And it's the book. Alright, so we now have hints.
Knowledge is power.
Very much. In this tournament, so many races have been won and lost just by the book. It's absolutely crazy.
All right. Triforce out of 6.
The one bad thing is Caffy does not have the money to be able to buy a ton of hints. So even though knowing where the hints are, it's not going to help so much. But it will help in level 9 when we get there. as First Quest 9 has a lot of old men ready to tell us a lot of information.
Yeah, and I think this is, this is one where you could dig at the rest of 5, and then just try Triforce out of 7, and you hope that you see the silvers hint in 9, if you don't find them before that.
And that is exactly what it looks like he's doing. So Shton's still looking for level 2. We know that he just needs to up an A.
Yeah.
But
there's just so many checks.
He's also potentially heading back to 5 as well.
He probably looks like he's probably going to the Deadwoods.
Oh, okay. To use the recorder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caffy making very quick work of just running up this 5.
Yep, get past the ladder block there. Oh.
And there's a white sword on the floor.
So just a quick staircase item.
Which was the raft.
Oh, it was the raft, yeah, so
yeah,
done in
he's
5.
Just going up here to get his Triforce.
Right, that was right at the beginning of the game we saw our starting item.
Ooh, potentially blocking the Triforce. Unless he goes down here. Okay, that might work.
Oh,
very nice.
Oh no, just a black floor.
It's nice not having to take out those blue dark nuts.
Yep, and just a Triforce sitting on the ground, free. So that's Triforce out of 5. He also does have the Triforce out of 6.
So at this point, he did full clear 5. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to 7 and just grabs that Triforce. I'm guessing he's floating to 8 here.
I think same thing. He'll sort of clear on his way.
Or 4.
I can't see sort of digging past the Triforce if he finds it. Although because he died in that manhandler room, it may sort of be out of his mind.
Yeah. Shton finding level 2. He has now found all the dungeons as well. And this will be huge. Once he gets this ladder, he will have a very quick 5, and then he still has to do most of 6.
Yeah, if he takes the transport in 6 early, he can make quick work of it though.
But thankfully, we know this too is really quick.
Imagine sleep. So 9, 7. Did we see a floor item in 4? I know we saw 2 stair hearts.
I have not seen the floor item in 4. We saw both in 1, both in 2, both in 3. So both in 5.
Both in 6.
Yeah, so you're right. So 7, 9, and maybe 1 in 4. Alright, so Shton is just going to go straight down now. We'll take a left and get the raft. I mean, the ladder. I hope.
Yeah. Yep. I think as long as he doesn't get baited by the transport, but when you still got these bottom corners to clear out. Actually, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good that it didn't bomb or push.
And yeah, this will be his ladder right here. It's pretty free. As he had already lost his sword previously.
Yeah, Caffy did too.
It's just a lot of red bubbles. You might as well just say, hey, I've got a wand. Get out of my way. All right, Caffy doing a little bit more extra checks here in 7. So we know he's been to where the Triforce is, but he is definitely looking for other areas.
Yeah, which I think is right next door here.
And Shton out of that very nice level 2. Yep,
Yeah.
here it is. What a bomb.
Nice strike.
And Caffy, realizing he's doesn't have much left to check, is going to check 7.
Yeah, he does know he's only looking for a stair, so he can just bypass everything else.
I will say, if he does find silvers here in 7, it's going to be very rough for Shton.
Yeah, but he also has 2 items outstanding in 4.
Yes,
Because he never saw the second heart.
you are correct. Yeah. And Shton has not been to level 6, so has not gotten the book yet. But I imagine he will not miss that.
Caffy down to half a heart.
Yeah, that was rope.
Alright, now it's Triforce time.
That up. Yeah. I do not blame him on half a heart not wanting to run all the way back down to this bottom.
So now what do we see? Do we see back to 4, back in 7, or 9?
If he flutes to 5, he's going to 9.
It's like that's exactly where he's going.
He's going to 9. And he probably will check max on his... No, he's not.
He picked up the white sword in 5.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so Rat Boy, what are we looking for today in 9? It's a little bit more than normal.
Yeah, so first and foremost, we're going to be looking for some really shiny arrows that will actually help us defeat Ganon. Then we're also going to be listening for the roar of Ganon, which will tell us that we're 1 room away, north, south, east, or west. And we will also be looking for a single shutter door that doesn't open. If all the enemies are cleared, it'll tell us that Princess Zelda is there. Now that is a shiny piece of metal, not the one we're looking for.
Well, we have a 33% chance that it's in here now. We also have a 33% chance in level 4 and level 7.
All right, so where do you think the silvers are, Hio?
Because I mean, they're moving fast. I'm gonna say they're here in 9. I feel like this seed was made to be finished fast. For chat believes it's gonna be deep in 7, I believe.
I don't know. What's worse, stair in 7 or floor item in 4?
Oh, that's right. It is a floor item in 4. Well, the one thing I do know is there's no reason to leave 9 at this point, because even if you don't find the item, you're at least finding knowledge of where Ganon or Zelda might be, as well as maybe picking up a compass.
Well, so, and you could run into the old man that tells you that the silvers are here or elsewhere. So,
and Shton filling up his Triforce as well, but not finding the book yet. Oh, and we already have a Ganon sighting. This is very quick. Can he bomb out of here?
Not there. And not there.
Yep. So that is a very quick Ganon sighting.
So now what does he do?
Looks like he's going to dip something that's not 9. And this might be the play that changes everything. As Shton is doing the exact opposite and going into 9 at the moment, but does not have the book. And that could be key.
So did he see... Okay, so he saw the boomerang in 6 early.
Yes.
So he has 1 item in 6, 1 item in 7, and 1 item in 4. And soon to be 1 item in 9.
Yes. And Caffey has 2 items in 4, 1 item in 7, 1 item in 9. So we could see a lot of digging, especially if it's level 7, since that's the only one we're not in right now. So where do you think it is?
I think it's going to be in 4. I think it's going to be the floor item in 4.
Yeah, it could be right here. Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
No, that was the transport.
With man, I'm almost surprised. I mean, Caffey's got the book. It's a lot of rooms in 9, but you could have found out if the arrows are somewhere else too.
Yeah, I think it just felt like you found 1 item so quick, you found Ganon so quick.
Just go somewhere else. The odds are against you.
It's such a tough call, right? Like in the moment, every decision is right if it's right, and every decision is wrong if it's wrong.
I mean, for him, it's a 50% chance it's in 4. So
yeah, yep. Only having 1 item in 4, at that point he's 25% that it's in 9.
And I'm also pretty sure this is the most math ever commentated in a seat in this tournament.
And it's probably wrong.
Oh, and there's our free keys.
All right. Hearts or keys?
Oh man, it could easily be right here. Thankfully, those are not red bubbles.
All right.
But
Shton's,
1 just makes everything easy.
Yep. Shton's starting to dip into staircases. Gonna find Ganon, get the bad news that he's locked in.
And he has pretty much cleared just about the same amount that Caffey has, so...
Yeah, they took very similar paths.
But he also, with no book, it's even less of a chance to stay in there, I think.
And he's out too?
So where does he go? I'm thinking 6. 6 is a much easier play.
Well, that's 3.
We know he's not at 3. Oh, yeah, this is a 6 play.
Alright. So he'll find his book here. Just has to stay in this bottom half of the dungeon, I believe.
It was pretty quick, so... Yeah, definitely was not in here.
No, this is just a time sink room.
Yeah, I do remember Caffey coming in here and then just up and A-ing.
Yeah. So Caffey's covering a lot of ground in this 4 quickly.
Yeah. Once again, that's just down to having white sword and wand.
Yeah, white sword, wand, and being excellent at combat.
Well, that helps too, yeah. All right, so there's the second item for Caffey. But we still have not seen the floor item.
But it looks like he only had a couple rooms left.
As long as he's cleared all of those rooms. Yeah, I mean, that is a full map of Dungeon 4.
To now 7? Now we're back to 4.
Yeah, I mean, he's once again. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have not seen the floor item in 4.
He was looking at his map like, where did I miss? So it makes me think that we didn't either, but
yeah, and I mean, looking at our items, we only have the silvers, the red ring, and a bunch of hearts left, I'm guessing. These guys have definitely skipped hearts in favor of potions and blue candles. So I'm not exactly sure how many hearts we have left, but there are Takeny caves out there. Still to be taken. Nobody has bought hints yet, unfortunately. Once Shton gets the book, he will definitely have the correct amount of cash to buy some. But Caffey has been very low on rupees ever since he got book.
oh, that's right. The book was past the Triforce, wasn't it? It was like 2 rooms past the Triforce.
See, I was thinking it was before the Triforce, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, I forgot that Caffey went past the Triforce.
Yeah, because it's right here. That's the Triforce right there, and it's just to the left for the book.
Yeah, yeah.
They are looking for the silvers. They found one item in 9, which was just the bloomerang, but they are still looking for silvers. And we know it's down to 3 spots. Either the floor item in 4, the stair item in 7, or the stair item in 9. So Caffey will be finding his stair item in 7 shortly. And then we'll potentially be down to a 50-50 shot. Or they could be here in 7. So this is a race, a legit race right here. I mean, both guys have about the same spots left to check.
And they're doing different things right now.
Yeah.
So looks like Shton is gonna go buy hints.
And this could be our item right here for Caffey. Yep, I think this is it, unless it's... there we go. It is deep in 7. And that's about as deep as you're going to get into level 7. You start at the very top, and it's literally the last room in the bottom.
Yep.
Caffey does know where Ganon is at, but he has yet to see the princess. So he will make an immediate Ganon play. But we still have a lot of level 9 that has not been seen. So
and first quest
will take a while.
Yeah, first quest 9 loves to just troll you.
Look at this. Shton making the 7 play. If Shton can make it down to the bottom quickly, we could have a race in 9.
Yeah, he's definitely on borrowed time. But anything can happen in 9. It is the great equalizer.
He's only got 10 rupees, which means he did buy the hints. I'm guessing he saw a good hint.
No, he bought wood arrows.
Oh, well, that's a good call too.
I thought he was going to buy hints, and then he detoured to the bomb and arrow shop.
Yeah, because he didn't know. I mean, they could be Goma blocked. All right, Caffy is only a couple rooms away from Ganon.
Really nice double ladder clip there. Just seamless.
All right, to the right here is Ganon. There is a shutter room in this one that he can go to. So we may potentially have Zelda to the north here. But he is on no ring. So one hug would be it for him. But that's a great stun lock.
Yeah, that was a perfect Ganon fight.
That's always impressive when you see that.
Triforce of power obtained, and do we have Zelda?
No, we have a race. Alright, Shton needs to get down there quick. Oh, and there is Zelda. In a Triforce room. Get
Just to make you
GGs
walk a
in
little more.
For CaffyJD, our winner tonight. Improving to 3-1.
Yep, finishing with an official race time of 1:10:52.
It's a very quick finish for Caffy.
Yeah. Silver's deep in 7.
I mean, both runners have been in 7 multiple times, so they were available. You just had to skip the Triforce.
Yeah, and it's just such a tough play in 7, especially early. As we are joined by CaffyJD, GG's.
Thanks, guys.
So how did you like Silver's deep in 7?
Man, I had the right idea too. I went past the Triforce. I'm like, man, I'm really hoping Silver's here because I don't want to dig 1Q9. Then I had half a heart trying to get back towards that bottom. I'm like, you know what, I gotta get the Triforce.
Yeah.
And that pushed me out and into 9. When I find the boomerang the first thing, I'm like, it's not good.
Yeah, and so Shton dug more of 4. I don't think we ever saw the floor item in 4, but we may have missed it.
Yeah, I couldn't decide whether I spawned over it, or I just mismarked a room I didn't clear. And
yeah, because we didn't see it when Shton was in there earlier either. We know that he picked up the 2 stair hearts, so he went into 9 just after you, but he didn't get the book in 6, so he had 6, 7, and 4 left. So then he went and redug 6, got the book, and now he's in 7, looking here for his silvers. But you both made the same gamble with about the same amount of outstanding items. Yeah, it just you had a little bit of a lead going in, and you sort of held that through this redig of 7.
That makes sense too. I was really worried I had to clear that wizard room that was blocking off 4 rooms at the very top left.
Oh yeah, the double river room.
Yeah. Luckily, the stair was down here and it had the silvers. Otherwise, I would have had to clear that room. I think for the floor item.
We saw the floor item was a heart super early in 7.
Oh,
2 rooms in.
Yeah, so you would have actually you would have picked it. You would have picked it up on your first dig.
okay.
Like 10 minutes into the seed. So
2 mismarks I've made in this seed, so I'm very lucky to have won this race. I feel now.
Yeah, you know what? It's you can't blame anyone for not wanting to dig out 1Q7.
Yeah, or 9. And
Or-
I had a
or
great
9.
path to Ganon. I can't believe I found him so fast. And I
Yeah,
had
but
3 shutters that she could have been in, one up above him, this shutter door, and then there was another one along the way that I had pathed out.
yeah, both you and Shton found the path to Ganon very quickly here in your first dives in, so he should be finishing up here in just a couple minutes. But yeah, it was a great race. It was super tight the whole way through. Early Bowen 3, sitting on the floor after the transport. The ladder in 2 you found 2 probably about 6 or 7 minutes ahead.
I think a big advantage too you had was you bought arrows about 40 minutes before Shton, who just bought them like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It makes sense too, because it looks like he bought Blue Ring as well. So, and money was tight for first quest. Money like 50 something or 60 something for the large.
Yeah, that's why we were like, well, he may not buy hints because he doesn't really have any money.
Yeah, hints were out of the question. Couldn't find any money.
Yeah, that large secret was not helping today.
Nope, but with that, you will improve to 3-1 and secure your spot in the top bracket. So how do you feel?
That's a big relief. We'll celebrate it for about 5 minutes and then prepare for next week.
There's no easy Swiss matchups.
Absolutely not.
And Shton does get Ganon down.
This shouldn't take Shton too long to find Princess. As long as he doesn't take a random staircase.
Honestly,
let's see.
This would help him here because it'll send him right towards Zelda.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got that first shutter door on his mind. And I did love the double ladder clip at the end in 9. It was just super smooth.
Thank you. I didn't want to take damage. I only had 4 hearts going in again. I'm like, this is gonna suck. And he spawned, of course, across the room. So yeah, it's gonna be dicey. Glad I was able to pull it out. Yeah,
you got the good first hit. Got the right on the 50-50 and a perfect stun lock. So it was a really, really well done Ganon fight. All right, Shton up and ang, gonna see this door open.
We go.
So let's get your GGs in chat for Shton. Gonna finish up with an official race time of 1:17:35.
Still a pretty quick time for him.
Yep, yeah, and it was just that extra dig back into 6. And because he didn't go past the Triforce to find the book, he ended up clearing all of 6 on the second go through. So
I mean, when you have double dig of 7, double dig of 4, full clear of 7 and 4, and then full clears of a lot of other dungeons, that's a good time.
Oh, it's a great time, yeah. Both these runners are just amazing at this game.
Yeah.
So it was great to watch and get to commentate.
Oh, it was Aladdin. Dang. Yeah, that was about the easiest one.
Yeah.
Well, we will try to get Shton in here.
Well, we're waiting to see if Shton is going to join us. There is one more race on tonight that just started about 20 minutes ago on SpeedGaming Prime between Magic Friends and PDX Rex.
Wasn't there a race at midnight tonight as well?
No, it was 11.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw an 11:59 race tonight.
So that's what I thought the first time, but it was actually 10:59. So.
Okay. Well, it's good. I mean, we'll all get to have one more race to wind down and enjoy ourselves. So, Caffy, are you looking for anybody particular at the Wheel of Doom this week?
Strictly for seating purposes, I would like to get a pair up to the 4-0s if that's a thing this coming week. As far as any one person in particular, just somebody I haven't seen in tournament or raced in tournament.
I'm pretty sure we had 5 matches in the 4-0 bracket. Or the 3-0 bracket, so there'll at least be one winner, one extra winner, I think. Yeah, I am not looking forward to seeing Shton in the 2-2 brackets. That's going to be a tough out.
There's still one more week for Shton to guarantee his ticket to the upper bracket, and then I believe there's a sort of playoff race for some of the final seats in it. So
yeah, if you get at least 2 wins, you'll get at least a shot to make the upper brackets with a 1-game playoff. But it's still fun, and just glad everybody's. I'm glad we're getting a lot of these matches on, and that has a lot to do with all the volunteers this week and every week, especially like our tracker tonight. Imagine Sleep. Thank you so much for tracking for us.
Yep, yeah, kept us up to date if we missed anything. So always great to have an excellent tracker behind the scenes.
I'm not sure. Did we get Shton a invite? I closed my race time.
No, I threw the question out. I haven't got a response. So possibly not. We can just wrap it up. Do you have any final thoughts there, Caffy, before we close things out?
Oh, thank you guys for the restream, comms, tracking. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you guys, and good luck next week to both of you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for putting on a great race, and same to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you to our runners. I mean, they're really the heroes. I'm just glad to be able to talk about these races. And when you get to talk about a good race with 2 great runners, it's just even better. But without them, I mean, we don't even get to do that. So thank you to the runners.
All right, well, with that, I think we will close her down for the night. Thanks, Hio, for joining on comms, and thank you to Imagine Sleep for doing the tracking in the background. Again, there is one race that's just started about 25 minutes ago over on SpeedGaming Prime, so you can head over there for a little more Z1R action. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time. Take care.
Good night.